How's it going, guys? Hard to kill here. Yeah, I just wanted to make a quick announcement because for some odd reason I was supposed to have all this. I had all this footage record and it got all like corrupted. So it may have been me trying to transfer it over to a PC to make the camera quality better, but I do apologize, and I had to do something, and I just had been playing Fallout 4 with a couple people, just talking shit about the game and talking about good shit about the game. And hunting mirelurks because I need more cats. Because why you can never have enough cats. Um, but anyway, in this game, I was just hunting, making just a shit set of power armor just to go around and find mirelurks. Because you tend to walk into a lot of radiation, or at least I do. Anyway, I want to make this announcement. I've been trying to keep my promise on uploading at least a video a week. And that one video, well, I've been doing pretty good so far, except for the fact that all my footage got corrupted, and I have zip, and it was coming up on that day where I wanted to upload another video, and I had just gone to go to upload it, and all my files were corrupted. I was like, fuck. So, yeah, this is why I'm uploading Fallout 4, which I hadn't planned. I had planned on uploading more Black Ops 3, and for all those people tell me I suck, I know. You don't have to rub it in. I suck. I'm not a COD player. I'm not gonna hate the game because the game's not bad, but I will talk shit on Infinite Warfare because Infinite Warfare looks like shit. I mean, I get they're trying to go with that futuristic. I know how people say, "Oh, I like the tech version. Oh, I like the exosuits. Oh, I like this." Good for you. I just think they're straying away from Call of Duty, and I think it's unfair to most people how they're going with they're making you buy Infinite Warfare to be able to get the remastered version of is it Modern Warfare or Modern? Yeah, I think it's the original Modern Warfare. Um. Yeah, I'm more interested in the Battlefield 1 coming out. So you're probably going to see a lot of that. I did get a new job, so I won't be uploading, I guess, up to date most. I mean, I'll be getting videos at least once a week, I'll try. But it'll, don't know how much it'll be. If I can keep that one a week. But I'll try to keep up on it the best I can, and, it depends on what content you'll see. You might see repeats of like GTA, um, or whatever. So it's mostly gonna be this, just probably just random game footage of me dicking around. Most likely Battlefield 1 you'll see. Battlefield 4, fuck, they ruined that game. Um, but if you guys have a favorite COD, put it down below. Or if you have a favorite Battlefield, put it down below. Um, or if you like them both, put both of which COD you liked and what Battlefield you like the most. I know a lot of people prefer Bad Company 2. The only reason I'm a diehard Battlefield fan is because I've played Battlefield. What a lot of people don't realize is before first-person shooters came along, there's a game mode called Real-Time Strategies, and it's all PC. That's what Battlefield was, and then Call of Duty started taking off with their first-person shooters, and it became a thing. So Battlefield tried that out, and it took off ever since. My personal favorite is gotta be Battlefield 3. Um, I played that for God knows how long, how many hours. Um, it was probably one of my favorite video games of all time. My favorite game series, personally, is, I'm gonna have to say, the Mass Effect series. I've played that. I'm not one to replay games. I mean, I play any Infamous game. I have to play it on the good side, the good karma and bad karma, and then that'll also be it. But I won't replay the thing again. I've never truly replayed like a Battlefield 4. I never replayed the campaign. There's not many campaigns I replayed, but the Mass Effect, I believe I've played at least, I played each game at least 4 times. Um, and because actually the first like three, like after I went through the first 2 times, I didn't realize that you could transfer your character. I know, don't blame me. I feel stupid, but and then when I started doing that, I said, well, I can't just import this one over to 3. So when I realized it, I could transport it over. I was already on Mass Effect 2, and I said I'm not gonna So I went back, replayed the entire first one, imported the second one, and then so forth. And one of the achievements you get in Mass Effect 3 is if you've carried a relationship with one of the companions or some shit, or one of the, I'll just call him a companion for the shits and giggles, through all 3 games, which it's a pain in the ass. But I mean, especially if you do certain characters, some certain characters don't appear in Mass Effect 2 unless you have the DLC. I think Liara Tassoni, the one you can carry in the first one, doesn't come over, but I know the PS3 people who bought it on PS3 automatically got that DLC, and I didn't realize that until I read that Xbox people had to buy it. Wasn't that big of a DLC. It was a good DLC, don't get me wrong, but it wasn't the best. Honestly, if you like the Mass Effect series and have some extra cash, the best DLC for Mass Effect 3 is the Leviathan DLC. I personally think it's interesting, and you'll shit your pants. If you're a diehard Mass Effect fan and you haven't bought it, you'll want to buy it. It's one of my personal favorite, and you'll almost guaranteed shit yourself at one point. Cause it like after the whole thing with the Reapers, you'll rethink. Wait, what? So I mean that's my exact reaction that I had on like you like rethink your entire perspective on the Reapers. But other than that, I have not much other to say about upcoming stuff. I know I have I guess games I have interest in coming up. Obviously Battlefield 1. Um let's see, Battlefield 1, obviously Watch Dogs 2. Now, I know Watch Dogs was a very criticized game. It was a very, very, very criticized game, and I feel that it got a lot of hype, but it wasn't as good as people thought it was. I personally liked it, but I haven't got too much of info on new Watch Dogs 2 coming out, but I personally hope that it's either the I can't remember the kid's name, but it was the kid's name in Watch Dogs 1 that he had a rescue from the train or some shit. Like, I guess Aiden Pierce's nephew. I hope you're either playing as him or just Aiden Pierce again. But from the looks of it, you're just some DedSec hacker that apparently has his own story, which I'm a little upset about because it'd be cool to follow up on Aiden Pierce because it kind of leaves you at a cliffhanger. But it seems awesome as fuck. I mean, if you've seen some of the gameplay. Another game I'm looking forward to is Injustice 2. Now, I know a lot of people, like, I don't know, a lot of people for the Mortal Kombats, but as, I can't really say, because I'm currently 19 and everything, and, I guess I grew up with superheroes. Like, I was a big superhero fan, and, like, it's always Marvel or DC, which, I don't know. It's kind of hard to pick because you get characters that you really love in Marvel and you really love in DC, and it's just it's hectic to choose because you have your favorites. Now, when it comes to superheroes in DC, I'd have to say the new, well, at least out of the new 52, my favorite superhero is probably the Flash. I know a lot of people are like Superman or Batman. Yes, Superman to me is a generic hero. I mean, he's the baseline. I get it, but I don't know. I think he's too overhyped, to be honest. And I'm gonna hear a lot of shit for that because I hear shit wherever I go when I say that. But like, I feel like I know Batman gets a lot of like, oh yeah, 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 but I think he's underhyped. As much hyped as he is, I think he deserves more, because you got to think. I mean, he's not just this billion. I mean, he's not Iron Man, so to speak. Well, he is, but he isn't. I mean, he's not as cocky. He knows. He knows what the fuck he's doing. Like, other than being trained by, I guess, the League of Shadows, or if you watch the CW show Arrow, it's the League of Assassins. Other than being highly trained in combat, he's a prodigal genius. I mean, and yeah, in the movie they portray him as a lot of his devices not being of his own origin, but if you read the comics, most of I gotta say something. Like if you, a lot of the weapons he designs in case Superman goes rogue, a lot of the kryptonite weapons he designs himself. Like, I know, oh, you just gotta shoot it at him, blah, 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 blah. But think about the movie. Think about the movie. Now, Batman vs. Superman, warning spoilers. If you don't click all the video, X it out. But if you think about it, he could have just, shot Superman with, like, kryptonite bullet, so to speak. He could have put it in any other form. But he put it in a gas, which is fucking brilliant, if you ask me. Because the gas, it goes into the lungs, he has to inhale it, so it attacks him from the inside out. It's not like something he can just rip out. He's fucking brilliant, and I guarantee you it's probably one of the best ways, and he had to come up with it. No one else came up with that kryptonite smoke grenade. I get the smoke grenade's an easy kind of thing to do, but who would have thought of it? I mean, that's my opinion. I think he's a genius when it comes to shit. And then speaking of the New 52, there's so many different versions of the Flash. My favorite, I mean, there's Bart Allen, there's Barry Allen. My personal favorite is Barry Allen, but I think I mean, there are certain things I like about the new CW Flash, and there's certain things I don't, such as he's not cocky in the new CW Flash too much. I mean, he's getting more and more. But I think if you go and watch the Justice League cartoon, like, that's on Netflix, and like a lot of the other like cartoons that came out, at least when I was little, he was like this guy, he's funny, he's cocky, he's always flirtatious. You don't see that in the CW, and I don't know, like even in the cartoons, he's with Iris, but he's still flirtatious with like Hawk Girl and Wonder Woman and every woman. But you don't see that in the new CW, and it's like I know like the new CW has a twist on Arrow, and a lot of people criticize the acting on Arrow on the CW channel, but like in the comics, spoilers again, his parents were killed with in a safari trip, so that's that. I don't know. They took a new twist on it. I really didn't care for the. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love the show The Arrow, but it's just I think they I don't know. They took a weird twist on it that I really didn't care for. But I don't know. I think one of the best things about, I guess, the superhero. Now, when it comes to Marvel, I gotta say my favorite. Now that's sidetrack for a minute. The new Civil War movie, the new Spider-Man they went with really pissed me off because they had announced that, spoilers again, that they were going to use the Spider-Man from Amazing Spider-Man, and the guy looks from Harold came out of Harold or Kumar, but that kid they said they were going to use him. They were like 100%, we're using him, blah blah blah, and they came out and they fucked it up. Being like a diehard, like when I was a kid, like the only big superhero movie and shit that was around was Spider-Man. It was you saw it fucking everywhere. And you're like, oh yeah, Spider-Man. All the cool kids had the Spider-Man shoes and shit in school, in elementary school. Anyway, they fucked it up, and I'm gonna stop my rant now because I don't know. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Remember, I'll keep uploading as long as you guys keep liking. So if we can get to 5 likes, that'd be great. Thank you. Well, like, if you want to see more rants, at least. I mean, I could go all day.